door looked so odd compared to the other doors in this building. I tried opening it, but it wouldn't open because, well, there were locks on it. So I shot them off, and I entered this big room, which had this rotten smell to it. I almost puked from that smell. I mean, it was horrible. I turned on my night vision goggles, and what I saw next... God, what I saw next will haunt me forever. From what I could tell, there was this satanic ritual on the floor, bones all around it, and I was extremely scared. I mean, were these people using these kids for some kind of sacrifice? I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. You know, I found out the truth. So I took out a camera, and I took one of the agent's van as well. I took pictures of the whole area, and I quickly ran out of the room. So that's why these kids are going missing. And I had to report it. Okay, I grabbed a chair, and I sat down to think about what just happened in that room. Okay, I really couldn't believe that this was real. And after a few minutes, I got up and continued searching the hallways for any possible survivors. I then came across a boarded up door. It looked like someone barricaded themselves in. So I decided to knock, and it took a while, but I heard someone approaching the door. Someone asking who the hell it was. So I simply replied that I wasn't one of them. He then opened the door, and it was one of the task force members that gave me the knife. "Hey, kid, you're still alive." We then hugged each other in relief, and I entered the room, and I see Lieutenant Enrique, Colonel Ortega, Agent Lee, 4 other of Lee's agents, and 2 National Guardsmen, 6 other task force guys. It was a party. All of them were very shocked that I was still alive. "Carter, my God, you're a mess," Colonel Ortega replied. "Hey, Daniel, did you kill that thing all by yourself?" one of Lee's agents said. "Yeah, I did. I took it down, including some of the other people that tried to attack me." "Well, I just call it luck. I mean, I'm alive, aren't I?" "Glad you're still alive, kid," the lieutenant said. And I was. But now isn't the time for happy moments. Okay, I gotta show you some of these pictures that I took. We all gathered around the table, and I took out the camera, and I showed them the pictures. They were all very shocked. Lee said, "What the fuck? You know, a satanic ritual in this building." "Now this changes everything," one agent said. "Daniel, give me the camera, and I'll get Lee to send these photos back to the FBI. Maybe they can do something." "Colonel, I can't just leave you all behind in this place." "Lee, that is an order. Now do it." Lee and the 4 other agents, including the 3 task force members, left. And we saw them outside getting in the van and speeding off out of this place. We all looked at each other, and that's when Colonel said, "All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's look for the kids and for the others that split up. Okay, let's go to the 2nd floor." We all ran upstairs, and we got inside the 2nd floor. "All right, Daniel, you and these 3 will check this side, and me and the others will check down here." He pointed left and right. "All right, Colonel," I replied. We all split up, and I spoke softly, asking if anyone happened to be there. I then heard a blood-curdling scream from somewhere, and I asked myself, what the hell was that? The other members confirmed it, that there was indeed someone screaming. Then we heard the screams again. Come on, guys, let's follow the scream. We all ran to where the screaming was coming from, and it led to this other big door labeled "Stay Out," alongside multiple kids crying. We all formed our positions ready to fire whatever was torturing these kids. Everyone was ready. So we got in, and immediately, seeing 4 of the same people from earlier in Nick shirts, we shot at those sons of bitches and we saw 4 teenagers. We rescued them. Alright guys, let's get out of here, I yelled. And we did. I called out Colonel, and he and his men quickly came and saw the 4 kids. Alright, 4 more kids. Wow, okay, let's get them out of here. As he said that, the task force member behind me said that we'll take them safely back to the headquarters. The colonel tossed this idea back and forth, but eventually, reluctantly, stated, "Alright, but get out of here quickly. Okay, let's go rescue the rest." They all ran out of the building, and we continued our search. We had 6 more kids to rescue now. And just as the colonel was finishing his sentence, he was then stabbed by a creature in the leg, and it revealed itself to be a mutated Ruby. From that show, Max and Ruby. You guys remember that. It then took the colonel, and we tried to rescue him. But he just beckoned for me to go, and we stated that we weren't leaving him behind. Don't worry about me. Find the other kids and get them out of here, now. Colonel Ortega took out his knife and cut Mutant Ruby's left hand. The creature let him go. The colonel then said, "Daniel, the remaining 6 kids are at the 5th floor of this building. Now, go! Go!" The mutated Ruby simply stated, "Guys, get the others." That bitch just sent other employees to go get us. We fired at them. Me and my squad were able to kill these killer employees. And up to the 5th floor we went. We all ran, and the stairs we ended up running into a couple of other mutants, but they were easy enough to kill. We then heard someone saying, "Hey guys, over here," and looking up, we realized that it was Allie. I asked why she was back here, and she just simply stated, "No time for questions, let's go." So we did that. We met up with Allie, and then she showed us a safe room where the other survivors were at. We enter this giant old studio set, and that's where we see the other 6 kids and the other National Guardsmen and agents, including the lieutenant, who we thought was dead, but apparently he wasn't. "Hey, Lieutenant," I yelled out. "Private Carter, I thought I lost you guys back there," he said. "Yeah, thank goodness." "Hey, where's the colonel?" Lieutenant Enrique asked. "He didn't make it," I said, solemnly. But how? This disgusting-looking monster stabbed him. "Guys, please, go check on the others. I need to speak with Allie in private." "Yes, sir." I then proceeded to ask Allie where she happened to find the other kids. And while the others and her were searching for us, apparently it was next to a recording studio. Hearing a tapping sound coming from her left, she turns and sees 6 kids begging for help. She tried opening the door, but it wouldn't open. She was very good at picking locks, so that's what she did. And after she picked the lock, she got them out and hooked them. They thought they were dead. I told them that it was okay, that they were safe with us and everything. One little girl asked me if we were here to save them. And I replied, "Yes, we are. I'm surprised to see you still alive." "Did you kill that monster?" she asked. "I did, yeah." "Well, where are the others? The Colonel, Agent Lee?" "Well, Agent Lee went to take the 4 kids, that we found, to the FBI headquarters, and Colonel stayed behind to fight off this mutant creature." "Oh no, we should help him." "Stop. Okay, he told me not to worry about him. Please. Colonel Ortega wouldn't want you to find him and risk your life, so don't do this." Reluctantly, Allie stated, "All right. Look, I've known Colonel Ortega since I was like 7 years old. You know, he's a badass person who can survive anything. I just hope he survives this." "I hope so too," Allie replied. After we talked, I gave her my shotgun, some extra shells, and an extra pistol that I had. "Let's kick some ass," she said. I gotta say, she was a pretty tough woman, and I gotta be honest, she had a beautiful smile. We both went back inside the studio set. One agent approached me. "Hey, Carter." "Yeah, what is it?" "Your men right over here told me that they found satanic symbols on the first floor." "What, Daniel? You didn't tell me this." "Alright, I found out that these people were kidnapping these kids. They're performing these rituals in this place. Okay? I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want it to make it worse than it already was." Once I said that, the agents and the kids were shocked to hear me say that. I took pictures of the site with the cameras that I took from one of your vans. One agent named Chris said, "So, is that what these people are doing? Kidnapping kids, using them for these ritual sacrifices?" "Yeah, that's the truth about this place." I stopped talking, and I sat down on the floor next to the kids to protect them. I checked my watch, and it was 11:37 p.m., almost midnight. And a thought came to my mind. I remembered after searching the Humvees that I did notice a few C4 bombs in one of them. I mentioned that I had an idea. Everyone got up and came to me. "What is it, Carter?" one soldier said. I just remembered that I found a couple of C4s when I was searching the Humvees for supplies. Maybe we can use those explosives to take down this building for good. Lieutenant, what do you think about that plan?" "Well," he said reluctantly, "I don't know if your plan would work." "No, actually, that's a good idea," another one piped up. "We can plant some of the bombs on each floor, and that way the building can go down." "Okay, so, everyone, what do you think?" Everyone agreed to my plan. "Alright, Private Carter, we'll go along with your plan," Allie said. "But there's a problem. The C4 bombs are outside, remember?" "Fuck, really? I thought you had them with you," the lieutenant asked. "Oh, I forgot to bring them with me. I guess I could go back out there, okay?" "We'll go with you," Allie said. "No, Allie, I'll go. You guys just cover me through the windows, okay?" "None of those things can hear us, so just keep quiet." "Lieutenant, could you and the rest cover me from the windows as I go get the bombs?" "Yeah, we'll cover you, Daniel. Alright, guys, you four come here with me to cover him while he gets the bombs, alright?" "Yes, sir," they replied. "Good. Now the rest of you stay here and watch these kids." "You got it, sir." "Oh, Lieutenant," I asked, "do you have a walkie-talkie?" "Yeah, I got one. Here, don't worry, Daniel. We got your back." "Alright. Wish me luck." As I was about to open the door, I suddenly got stopped by Allie, pleading with me, saying, "Daniel, please don't go out there. You know, you're all by yourself." I could tell that she was very worried about me, and to be honest with you, I really liked how she looked out for me. You know, it was nice. I then told her, to listen, that I didn't want to put any one of you guys in danger, so I need to go out there. Allie simply hugged me and said for me to be careful. She then kissed me on the cheek. I went to the elevator, I went to the first floor, and I got out of the building.